Today on the channel, we got something extra special. We got the New York Comic-Con exclusive NECA Ultimate Kevin Eastman from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, back again with another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the New York Comic-Con exclusive Kevin Eastman from the Ninja Turtles movie. And of course, for all your Ninja Turtle needs and a whole lot more, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Yes, 15%. And of course, going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there and talk about a deep cut right here with Kevin Eastman, of course, one of the co-creators of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles brand way back in the day. Very quick scene of him as the garbage man in the movie, and until recent years, I didn't even know that was him, didn't even realize that was him. Never gave it two thoughts, but very cool of NECA to make a figure of one of the creators there. We've seen that in the past, of course. Todd McFarlane ring a bell over there on the couch. Got a figure from McFarlane Toys this year, so I do like this one here. And I do think this is the perfect place for this one as a New York Comic-Con exclusive. Don't think this would set the world on fire at retail, but at a Comic-Con like this, pretty darn cool to see. There's no doubt about it. And there's also no doubt about how we're going to do this review. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And I will say this came out in, what was it, September, October time frame. Did not get mine till this week, so absolutely wild. NECA, their shipping woes, the backs and forths. I don't know if it was delayed because I ordered the Invisible Man and the Ben Cooper kid with this one. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but about 2 weeks ago I sent an email and said, hey, is this stuff ever going to come? And then about a week later, here they were at my doorstep. And then about 3 days after they arrived at my doorstep, NECA said, well, we're shipping them soon. And here we are, I already had them in my hand. So I don't know what's going on with the NECA shipping department right now, but I am happy I got my figures I paid for, even if it was a little later than I anticipated it to be. But here it is, very cool packaging on this one, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Kevin Eastman, Ultimate Action Figure. Get a little NY up there for New York, but love the green color on this one. Little glamour shot over there, little trash can action up at the top, Turtles logo there. Turtles on the side, glamour shot, and then on the back, there he is, just doing a garbage man things like a young Duke the Dumpster Drosy. Always good to get a garbage man figure, of course, but looking good, all things considered. A little blurb down here, maybe? Nope, not really. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Kevin Eastman. Very cool, though. Very cool for what we get. And, of course, NECA-style packaging on this one opens right up. You can see the figure there. Of course, a little glamour shot over there. So, the usual bells and whistles with this one, we will say. Gonna pull them out of the package. Not sure what this one's worth, but it is pretty limited edition, I would have to imagine. See you later off to the side. But not a lot of bells and whistles with this one. That's what we're gonna say. But there's old Kevin Eastman. Manhole cover, a few accessories with this one. Not a ton of stuff going on with this one, though, as we can see. Put that back in there. You do get the manhole cover. Gonna pop that out. And then what do we got? Oh, we got the black twist ties. What? Todd McFarlane on the couch. Another creator of comics. Todd, putting you on the spot right here. What do you think about Kevin Eastman? Salt of the earth, good guy? Is he a terrible person? Really? He did one of these, but he did it with his toes, of course, in true Todd McFarlane fashion. So you don't love him, you don't hate it, you're just kind of indifferent on him. Okay, I'm indifferent on some people, too. I understand how that does go. But pretty cool for him to get an action figure, though, I would say, Todd McFarlane, wouldn't you? Oh, it's not as good as your figure. Oh, it doesn't have toe articulation. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't have toe articulation. See you later. Goodbye. Todd's right. He said it doesn't have toe articulation. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Todd. I will say that. But let's dive into this one here. Oh, my gosh. We got all kinds of small pieces that are going to very easily be lost if you're not careful. But we're going to start with the accessories. I guess we're going to start with these pens and pencils. Pencils. We get 4 pencils with him. So he's got one for each turtle, I guess is what he's doing. What? Todd McFarlane keeps interrupting this unboxing. What? Oh, what you would do, because you're a true artist, that you would put one in each hand and one in each big toe, and you would color 4 different things at the same time? Look at Todd McFarlane go. That's how you get all this stuff done. I mean, there's only so many hours in the day, Todd. You and I are very similar. We're both maximizing our minutes every single day, but you put one in one hand, one in the other, one in between a big toe, one in the other, and you get 4 sketchbooks and you go at the same time. Amazing. Amazing. There's nobody better than Todd McFarlane. There's nobody better. But we do get 4 pencils with this one. But man, oh man, I am very nervous I'm going to lose these. I'm going to flip up a ringside collectible stand, flip it upside down. I'm going to put those in there just so I don't lose those. That's the last thing I want, because losing one of those in the carpet would ruin my weekend, maybe ruin my life. Yes, it would. It would. Maybe not. Who knows? But we do get a little sketch pad right here, a little clipboard action there. Got 4 turtles there. Of course, in between garbage stops, he's drawing the turtles is what he's doing. But it looks good right here. We do get a manhole cover. That makes a lot of sense. It says 28 Union Street, Dover, New Hampshire. The original site of Mirage Studios. 1984 birthplace of Eastman and Lard's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. On this side here, you got Lardman Island, New York. Now, I feel like this is a real thing. Isn't this like a real manhole cover where like outside of it or something like that, there's some kind of tribute to the Turtles, and I feel like that's what this represents. I could be off, but I thought that was the case. But looking pretty cool. You got the Turtles in there as well, so a nice little accessory. And then a very simple garbage accessory. Of course, garbage bag. Feels like it's full of like cotton or something like that, but you got kind of the hefty bag going on like a young John Cena. Black garbage bag for Kevin Eastman. So that's it right there. And now we get down to the figure. So not a ton of bells and whistles, no extra hands, no extra heads, anything like that. Just kind of is what it is. But it's old Kevin Eastman. And one thing we'll say about this one, obviously this is him in the early 90s, whenever that movie was out, 90, 91, something like that. But this could be just a random Joe in the background. You could have this in your wrestling arena, a guy walking on the street. So there's really some versatility with this figure here. But he looks really good. He looks like a guy from the 80s or 90s. Looks like he's up to no good with that mustache. So who knows what he's doing. But he's got that black mustache going on. Smiley face, a very happy garbage man right here. Got kind of the shaggy long hair, very 80s, early 90s hairdo style. Actually kind of looks like my dad back in the day. A little bit like my dad. My dad used to have that Tom Selleck mustache. A little bit longer hair like that. Nothing like this mop top I got going on, but a little longer right there. He does got the jumpsuit over his flannel, so he's got the flannel shirt underneath, the jumpsuit over the top. I believe, is this reused here? Have we seen this before? Was that part of that Professor 2-pack, I think? Maybe some similarities between that. I feel like this isn't all brand new. I feel like we've seen this before from NECA, and it would make sense to get the most out of your molds for something like this once again. He does got the hand here. It's a little gripping one, so you can grip that pencil. A little bit of a grip hand over here as well. Like I said, no fists, no extra hands with him here, but a very good head sculpt on this one. Now, head back and forth, side to side. Arm's going to go all the way around, very tight for us right here. You do get single jointed elbow. Single jointed elbow. You do get the side to side. Hands back and forth, side to side. Waist articulation. Got those Eastman splits. He's known for that out on the garbage truck route, of course. His little side savant kick like this. He said he learned it from a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie back in the day. What? Oh, yeah, Nowhere to Run. That's my favorite, too, Todd McFarlane. That's why you and I are brothers. Todd and I love Nowhere to Run by Jean-Claude Van Damme. Shout out to old JCVD doing the Lord's work there on the old movie screens. Leg goes up right there. Single jointed knees, side to side. Ankles back, forth, side to side, up and down. Usual articulation. Does have Kevin on his shirt right here, so he's got a little of that going on. He does fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand, so good for him right there. But a very, very cool figure, and I gotta say, if you're all in on your Turtles, especially your movie Turtles, this might be right out there on the edge of needing it, but I feel like you do. If you're going to be complete with that line, you got to pick this one up, and it's not easy to pick up, I don't think, because it was only available that weekend at the Comic-Con. So, might have to go to eBay, or maybe NECA will put some more out in the future. Not sure on that one here, but for what this is, pretty cool moment in time, a pretty cool one to have. Kevin Eastman here, and like I said, a very versatile figure if you want to use it in different other toy lines as well. We do got Michelangelo, so we can compare him to one of the movie Turtles. Why wouldn't we? And then, of course, Todd. Yes, you knew I was going to do it. Got to bring old Todd from the couch over here. We can compare him next to Todd. These two, just salt of the earth. Of course, two comic creators doing their thing. Todd McFarlane, Kevin Eastman, and Michelangelo too. How about that? So there it is, the Kevin Eastman New York Comic Con exclusive from 2024. Any thoughts from you guys out there? Pick up, pass, long game, no game. Not sure I need this in my collection game. Todd McFarlane, Salt of the Earth game. Let me know your game in the comments down below. And of course, if you made it this far, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day, and then some. We got even more content for you over on Patreon. Patreon, best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. And you know there's a lot of content. Check me out on TikTok, all sweeping the nation, of course. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Kevin Eastman, New York Comic Con, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.